I'm working on a drawing for a book that I'm currently illustrating, and I'm here on my iPad drawing a sketch for the graphite drawing that I want to make. And because this illustration is for a book and I have a certain proportion for the layout of the book that I have designed, so making a digital sketch is a fantastic way just to make sure that the illustration will fit perfectly into my book, and I won't have to worry about that anymore, and I can just enjoy the drawing process. So I'm here on Procreate, and I've used the peppermint pen. It's my favorite pen for sketching on Procreate, and I'm going to print this out on the piece of paper and move on to creating the actual graphite drawing. Okay, now I have my light table here, and I've printed out my sketch that I drew in Procreate, and I'm just going to tape this sketch onto the light table like this. Let's see. Okay, and the paper that I'm going to use is the Moleskine sketchbook paper. So I think this was 120 grams. I have a video where I share all my current graphite drawing tools, so if you want to check that out as well, but I introduced this paper in that video as well. So this is the Moleskine paper, and I'm just gonna put it there on top of my sketch like this. I'm actually turning this on so now I can see that my drawing goes on the right, or fits into the paper that I'm going to use. Just gonna find the perfect position. Yeah, I think that's good. And I'm just gonna tape it there. And what I'm essentially going to do next is just draw the main lines from the sketch onto my paper. I do not need to get all the detail, I just need to get the general silhouette and the main details, and then I can take my light table away and then just start drawing and start enjoying the drawing process. Okay, so now I've transferred my sketch onto the actual graphite drawing paper, and next I'm just going to start drawing and going to enjoy drawing this lady for my book. As you can see, I've just kind of lightly started to shade my drawing, just starting with the face and the hair mostly, because I usually like to finish the facial features before I continue to the rest of the drawing if it's a human character. So at the moment I'm just going to start drawing more detail to the face and adding some more pressure to the pen so I can get darker colors. I'm only using this technical pen. It's the lead is HB, so, and the size is 0.3, so it's a very tiny pencil, but I just really enjoy drawing with this one, and currently it's my favorite graphite drawing tool. And yeah, I'm just gonna continue on the face. It usually takes me at least a few hours to get the basic facial features or the shading, and I might move on to the rest of the drawing after that, and I might come back to the face at the end of the drawing just to get everything, or the facial features or the expression the way I like it. So let's continue. So I ended up working on the shading for the hat because I kind of wanted to figure out the shape of the hat, which kind of frames her face. So I just thought it would be easier for me to move on to the facial features after finishing the shape of the hat. So what I'm going to do next is just continue drawing her face and working on the hair. So I did a bit of drawing off camera. I was struggling with her face a little bit. It usually happens when I'm working on a drawing. I get to a point where I kind of want to start over, or I think that I won't be able to finish the drawing, but I always try to push over that phase, and usually I can work things out eventually, and at the moment I'm relatively happy with how it's looking, and I think I'm going to continue to the rest of the drawing, maybe start drawing her hat, all the details to the hat, and I might come back to the facial expression at the very end. So other than struggling a little bit, I'm really enjoying drawing this. She's kind of like adventure character. She is loves to adventure on the sea, so I'm trying to add some sea elements like a ship and some tentacles and stuff like that to really bring out her character. So I'm just gonna continue drawing and see where it goes. Some more drawing off camera, and it's actually a few days later. I've worked on this drawing a little bit more, and as you can see, I've completely changed her face. I was getting a bit frustrated with the drawing. I couldn't get I actually wanted to start over, but I just decided that because I'm making this video, I have to push through, and at first I started with maybe a little bit more like stylized face, but I really wanted her to look a bit more realistic. So I just worked on her face for a few hours and ended up changing it quite a lot. So now I'm really happy. I think the character is really coming through now. It's just it's kind of like a sea adventure lady. So I'm actually really happy now, and I'm going to continue to the rest of the drawing. And I think making this video, it's a good reminder that you don't get it right always at the first try. You just have to continue, and you might just end up drawing something better than what you started with. This drawing will be in my upcoming book, Enchanted Valley Volume 2. I published the first volume in 2018, and I've been working on the second volume to the series. It's an illustrated journal series, so it's a book of my graphite drawings, and it has also lined journaling pages for writing. So, and I'm really excited to almost have the second book in the series finished. It's been a huge project for me, and I'm really excited to share it with everyone once once all the illustrations are done for the book. And the inspiration for this portrait actually is I love portrait paintings from like the 17 and 1800s, and what I find interesting in them is that you can learn a lot about the character in the picture by looking at what they're wearing, or for example what objects they're surrounded by and what they're holding in their hand. So that's kind of what I wanted to portray in this drawing as well. So because the character here, she's an adventurer and an adventure on the seas, so I wanted to add some sea elements into her portrait. So here it is, my finished drawing. I hope you enjoyed seeing my graphite drawing process, or how I create an illustration for my book Enchanted Valley. And I hope to have Enchanted Valley Volume 2 available very soon. Thanks for watching.